I want to share with you some unbelievable ways that your voice could be holding you back from achieving success. I want you to ponder with me the following possibilities. What if the reason you're not as far ahead in your career and in your life as you thought you would be by now has absolutely nothing to do with your degrees and your accomplishments? What if the reason that you're not as far ahead in your life has everything to do with the sound of your voice? In this video lesson, I'm going to tune your voice into your most valuable asset. Do people interrupt you frequently? Do you have to repeat yourself a lot? Do you feel short of breath when you speak? Do people get the wrong idea of you when you say something? Do your listeners look bored and disinterested? Well, if you are tired of finding that people don't listen when you speak, they don't take action on your requests, or you get the wrong results, or you're even too afraid to speak up, you don't like the sound of your own voice, then your influence and your income are in jeopardy. Your voice plays a major role in your professional life. And when you can use it correctly, then it's going to supercharge your success. But in the same way, if you're using it the wrong way, it could actually damage your career and hold you back from future success. The first problem is, why are people interrupting you? And you might be speaking too soft, and people don't notice who you are, why you're trying to get your opinion heard. They can't hear you. You might be using some kind of an intonation pattern that says, "I'm finished," even when you haven't. If you have to repeat yourself a lot, now this might be because you've got a really strong accent, or your pace is too fast when you speak, or you might be a mumbler. And for the record, a mumbler is somebody who doesn't open their mouth enough when they speak and when they articulate the sounds in their speech. This makes all their words mishmash together. What if you feel short of breath? Then if you're short of breath, that means that your breathing techniques, they need work. You should be breathing from your diaphragm when you speak. That's that muscle that sits right under your ribs. And if you feel short of breath, then I guarantee you are shallow breathing. Now, shallow breathing is when you only breathing into the upper chest. And when you only breathe into the upper chest, you actually have a lot less air, and you have no management of how you're going to use this air. And you end up using a lot of upper body tension. You're likely going to feel short of breath, you're going to feel more stressed, and you're going to feel physically exhausted if you breathe into the upper chest. Now, if all of these things are happening to you day in and day out, your voice could be your culprit. Your voice could be inviting people to interrupt you. And some intonation patterns make people think that you've actually finished speaking. When people get the wrong idea of you when you say something, then this is often related to the tone of your voice that you're using, or the wrong mix of pitch, pace, melody, and volume. Maybe you're using fillers also between words, and this is sending out a mixed message. For example, if you're happy about something, but you're using a descending melody, your listeners will hear sadness. "I can't wait for the weekend. I've some really exciting plans." Doesn't sound happy, right? Or if you ask a question, "Please finish this by tomorrow." Instead, you say, "Please, could you get this done in time for me, like tomorrow?" You know, that second one's not going to have that same urgency. And in this case, you're probably going to find the job doesn't get priority. What about, do your listeners look bored and disinterested? Then you're likely not using enough of the pitch, pace, melody, volume in your speaking. Listen to your tone. Do you have that squeaky door in your voice? If you sound squeaky like this when you're speaking, It shows that you've got a lack of expertise, a lack of energy. It makes you sound powerless and weak and disinterested, and people are going to switch off. Same goes for that airy voice. If you've got an airy voice, you might think you sound gentle and caring and kind, but what you really sound is weak. So I want you to take some time to think about how your voice could be holding you back from achieving the success that you desire and you deserve.